Deputy Prime Minister of this debate. In our House, this agreed on a term that student debt should be forgiven upon graduation. First, I'll refute the opposition's main argument, and secondly, I'll defend and extend our side's argument, which are first, government budget, and secondly, the abusement. Lastly, I'm going to introduce the new argument, which is productivity. Now, to our refutation. The opposition stated that birth rate can decrease by this matter, but decrease of burden cannot have any relation with the argument the government is trying to say, which is the increase of birth. This does not have any relation. They also mentioned that our House stated there that the high school, we are going for fun, but we did not make any statement about that. So please listen carefully to our argument. Secondly, they stated that the pressure is given upon students, but the actual pressure is given to the parents, not the students. They are not earning the money. They're not the one who's earning the money to go to college. They're those parents who earn the money by themselves. They're getting the pressure, not the students. Also, they mentioned about the pressure, and there will be no pressure after graduation. But is that possible? After graduation, there will be still a whole lot of pressure. There may be some fraud or any other cases of other cases of abusement. So this does not have any relation. Now to my defend and extend part. As I said in my refutation, they stated that the government budget of there is a slump of economy that relates to the birth rate. But as I said in my refutation, it has no any relation with birth rate and going to higher college and the growth of the economy. This is a possible refutation. Now to my extension. No. The government has other things to worry about instead of this small problem, sending aid for river project. They cannot afford to look at this small problem. Also, Korea is very low on the budget already. If the government has enough money to do solve the problem of this small matter, they have things to worry about anything else. This problem is just not fit for the present government. Now, yes, sir. Well, because there are so many other big problems in Korea, sending aids or solving the poverty. Isn't that much more big problem than just this small problem? Now to my second argument, which is the abusement. They do not have a clear defending part, refutation for this argument. Now to my extension. People already with money can easily abuse the money. People with good amount of money that can't afford to go to college, they can just afford, but by borrowing money, they can use the money elsewhere. They can. Yes, sir.
Isn't it true that right now student loans are only limited to people that income beneath a amount, meaning that they are poor and can't afford college tuition?
But they cannot. The people that is borrowing the money cannot just check every single person. So they can abuse the money and pretend that they don't have enough amount of money. They can just use the money that is already in them and just pay the college money by borrowing the money. So now to my extension. Even if the government forgive this debt, it can easily abuse and waste this huge amount of money. No one will even bother to get good grades if they just can't get this huge budget. This is not what the government intended as a result. Now to the third and a new argument, which is a productivity. If you get around the debt and graduate from high school, as I said in my second contention, no people will bother even to have a pass grade or really work to get a good grade. No one will bother for a harsh job like laboring or clean sweeping. They will not want these jobs as their #1 priority. They will want other jobs like developing technology or work in a really good company. But without laboring and without these harsh jobs, there's no need of developed tests for the technology. For example, one guy built a really good technology of a phone, but they do not have any laboring people who can make the phone and produce it, who can earn the money. There are things that you cannot just solve with your head. Sometimes you need laboring and other stuff. But with this policy, there can be the fatal flaw that no one will actually have this harsh job. No productivity can lead to serious problems like no growth in the economy, and it can also lead to the serious slump of the economy of the country. This is a huge problem for the country, the government, and the whole citizens will get affected by this one action. For these three reasons, first, the government budget, second, the abusement, and lastly, the productivity. We strongly believe that we disagree on the term that student debt should be forgiven upon graduation. Thank you.